What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman. Now, in the middle of this sudden and unexpected dearth of Marvel content, Black Widow would have been released last week. Apparently, Disney has decided to roll out a brand new Marvel show that we hadn't heard anything about called Fury's Files, and as the name would imply, focusing on Nick Fury's files of all of the Marvel superheroes. Now, we actually got a ton of details in tow, some specific ones we didn't get. We're going to break down where this is coming from, when you can expect to start watching this show this month, and what it'll actually be focusing on, superheroes from previous animated series or those involved with the MCU. Like I said, we're going to break it all down, but first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we're giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, as well as a whole slew of other Marvel related stuff, and we just gave away 2 Infinity Saga box sets. If you want to be entered to win, all you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then leave a comment down below on the video, make sure you leave a like and hit the notification bell, and if you want, stick around at the end of the video, we'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So first things first, I'm sure you guys have a ton of questions, the same ones that I had, including how closely tied to the MCU is this, and we're going to get to that. We're also going to start with all of the most important information and what we know. The series goes live next week on Friday, May 15th, meaning none of us are going to have to wait that long and speculate to see what it's going to include. Along with an official release date also came this official synopsis from Disney and Marvel. You shouldn't be surprised that Nick Fury has files on every single Marvel superhero. Fury Files gives viewers top secret access to SHIELD intel on key Marvel heroes and villains. All of this is told by none other than the mysterious Fury, bringing together a mix of animation and motion comic art. Looking to download a bunch of information on every single hero? Fury's got you covered. Now, from that description, it almost makes it sound like these are going to be short clips, and obviously using animation from other animated series that are not the upcoming What If, and definitely not from any live action MCU. Which immediately begs the question, just how tied to the Marvel Cinematic Universe is any of this, if at all? And one telling sign that we didn't get an announcement that Samuel L. Jackson would be voicing Nick Fury. But wait just a second, Nick Fury has looked like Samuel L. Jackson in the comics actually before the Marvel Cinematic Universe was in place. I'm sure some of you have heard that funny story where Samuel L. Jackson opened up a comic, saw what was obviously a picture of himself, and had them reach out to Disney and be like, hey, what gives? To which they were like, oh yeah, by the way, we want you to play Nick Fury in the upcoming Iron Man movie. Either way, Marvel Studios and Disney as a whole are pretty savvy. They know exactly what fans want, and they also know what's going on right now, and that's why I think one actually leads to the other. You have to imagine when they realized they were going to have to put filming on hold on all of their main live productions, they knew that that could last indefinitely, so they rounded up what talent they have that they could source from home, such as an animated series, and then also realized if they involved clips from other animated series that they already own the rights to, they could get this done even faster. My thoughts are, and this next part is total speculation, that again, when Marvel Studios and Disney saw the writing on the wall as far as having to put all of their live action on hold, realizing that the MCU probably wouldn't be back up and running, look, until the end of this year, they said, hey, get what animators we can, let's streamline a series to get together some content we can release, Marvel related on Disney Plus, will involve Nick Fury if we can. I'm sure it was no sweat to get him down to a local sound studio. Shoot, Samuel L. Jackson may have one in his house. Get the voiceover for some limited content, add in all of this extra animated stuff that they already own the rights to, and voila, you have a brand new series called Fury Files, especially if these aren't 30-minute episodes with full narratives, rather him just explaining details about the characters. They do it in short form, maybe even 10 or 15-minute episodes, and shotgun a ton of them. And if you guys know anything about how TV works, they don't even have to have the full series done in the same way that they would do it with, say, Falcon in the Winter Soldier, meaning if they got enough done to go ahead and release the series, they could keep working on them all throughout the year or as long as they needed to. Now, the last question, and we've really been dancing with it this entire video, will the details revealed in each one of these Fury Files be true to what we've already seen in the MCU, the events and what we know about those characters, or include all of Marvel comic characters, especially if they're using other animated film? And it's hard to tell, especially considering, again, Marvel Studios and Disney know exactly what the fans want. We want MCU content. I doubt they're going to lead out of the gate with villains like Magneto and Sabretooth, those we haven't seen on the big screen, but you also have to imagine, and for as long as they intend on doing this, there are a lot of Marvel heroes we have already seen in those animated series that aren't even close to showing up on the big screen, and depending on how Marvel wants to do this, I doubt they're going to try to make this true canon. And there's a huge reason for this. Even if they were able to source Nick Fury to do the voiceovers for some of the intros for these episodes, how would you have been able able to line up all of the main actors to reprise their roles. Obviously, you're not going to have Scarlett Johansson doing the voiceover for Black Widow, and as soon as you have other voice actors in place for the actors we already know and how specific their voices are, it's kind of hard for us to suspend disbelief. But never say never. Again, Marvel Studios knows what we want, and this is coming out just next week, so the speculation will only be for a short time. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down below, as well as how hyped you are for any brand new Marvel content coming out of Disney Plus. Guys, and it's not going to be a stinker. Disney Plus knows what they're doing. They're rolling out something like this. It's going to be quality. Let me know all your thoughts down below, how hyped you are for this, and quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. We're still giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, the next of which is at the 650,000 subscriber mark. We just randomly gave 2 away a couple weeks ago, as well as giving away the second Infinity Saga box set just a couple of days ago. All you have to do to be entered to win either of the PlayStations or any of the new prizes we're announcing at the end of this week, all the same rules always apply here at the channel. Hit the subscribe button. You need to be a subscriber here at the channel, then leave a comment on this video. The more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning, because it's truly random. Also, make sure to hit the notification bell with notifications turned on so you can keep up with the video and drop a like. All winners will be announced at the end of videos, just like we're doing here. And if you've missed any of the past winner announcements for the Infinity Saga box sets or the random PlayStation 4 Pros, in fact, we've given away over 6 PlayStation 4 Pros this year in just the last 3 months alone. No worries. All you have to do is scroll back to the channel, look for the winner announcement in the sub count in the title, click on that, and scroll to the end. My name's Michael Roman. This is Everything Always, guys. Thanks so much for checking out the channel, and stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.